Scamming the scammers? What an interesting subject. As soon as you walk into casinos, a world literally disassociated from real life, you are greeted by the high of gambling for an easy profit, the feeling of the possibility of taking your life from level 1 to level 20. Well, there were some unique folks who walked into the casino with a master plan and a few tricks up their sleeves in order to guarantee them easy profits. Wondering how they pulled it all off? Well, today we're going to go through a list of those daredevils who decided to cheat their way to victory and to a big prize. Let us begin, shall we? But before we start, leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're excited about this list. Share this video and also turn on post notifications so that you can be the first to know when we upload our next awesome video. Alright now, let us start. Number 1. Secret contact lenses. In 2011, 4 con artists stole 64,000 euros, about $88,000, from the poker tables at the Le Prince Casino in Cannes, France. One of the cheaters, a casino employee, used invisible ink to write a line for an ace and a cross for a king on the backs of playing cards, while the others used special contact lenses to spot the cards that would give them winning hands. When the players returned later in the week for the second round of high-stakes poker, Le Prince Casino became suspicious of them. After ruling out cameras and infrared glasses, French officials discovered the marked cards and noticed the cheaters' contact lenses. Moving on with the list, at number 2, we have edge sorting. Phil Ivey Jr., a professional poker player, was accused in 2012 of defrauding the Crockford's Casino in London out of £7.3 million, about $11 million, during a high-stakes game of Punto Banco. The casino suspected Ivey of cheating by using a technique known as edge sorting, which involves keeping track of slight flaws on the backs of face-down playing cards. Because some cards aren't cut symmetrically, edge sorting works. A half diamond on the top right and a quarter diamond on the bottom left, for example, could be found on a card with a diamond pattern on the back. Ivey and his associate had the dealer look through several decks until they found an asymmetric one. After that, Ivey had the dealer rotate some of the lucky cards to highlight the 7s, 8s, and 9s. Going back to the earlier example, those cards might now have the quarter diamond on the top right. Ivey had the table upped from $50,000 to $150,000 maximum once they found their lucky deck. While Ivey says that there is a difference between increasing one's odds and cheating, the British government believes otherwise. Ivey won $9.6 million at a baccarat table at the Borgata Hotel Casino and Spa in Atlantic City in 2014, but the casino refused to pay him because they suspected him of using edge sorting. Genius plan, but unfortunate turnout. Coming up at number 3, lasers. 3 gamblers hustling £1.3 million, about $2.1 million, at London's Ritz Casino in 2004 utilized a revolutionary system of lasers and computers called sector targeting, which estimates the falling descent of an item in motion to properly predict the portion of the roulette wheel where a ball may land. Based on the roulette ball's speed, it's thought that the players would discreetly scan the wheel with lasers in their cell phones, which are connected to miniature computers, to figure out where the ball would land. Although the algorithm anticipated the location where the ball would land, it did not estimate the number or color of the balls. The players would then place wagers based on this information. While all 3 were successful in stealing millions from the casino, they were apprehended but not punished because there were no rules forbidding the use of sector targeting at the time. Of course, they could have simply been using their phones as stopwatches. Cheeky, but the next one is even cheekier. Card counting. Thuong Quoc Truong gathered a group of 30 card counters and blackjack dealers in 2011 to rob several casinos in Southern California. Dealers would pretend to shuffle a deck of cards by putting the corners together to make it sound like they were shuffling, while actually keeping the cards in the correct order for dealing winning hands. A signaler pretended to smoke a cigarette while actually communicating with an outsider via a small microphone on the inside of his sleeve. The outside person would inform the smoker how to place bets once the correct cards were in place, while the smoker signaled the players with his cigarette. Wow, that must have taken a lot of effort. But still, even with all this planning, the gang was finally apprehended by the Sichuan Gaming Commission, but only after they had stolen approximately $7 million from 25 separate casinos. Truong and the majority of his co-conspirators pleaded guilty and are currently serving sentences ranging from prohibition to 6 years in jail. For his part in the crimes, Truong also gave up his 2 luxurious houses in San Diego, a Porsche, a diamond-encrusted pendant, and a Rolex watch. The plan backfired. Up next, we have the roulette scam. In 2012, The Ohio Gaming Control Commission estimated that 50 to 70 people were involved in a sophisticated casino scam at roulette tables across the state. Players snatch casino chips and enter crowded roulette games with wagers as low as $1, while their accomplices distract roulette dealers. The gamers would then go to non-surveillance parts of the casino, like public restrooms, to pass stolen chips on to other players, who would then use them to buy more chips at a greater rate and cash out. Apparently, scammers were discovered using the same ruse in casinos around Ohio, with gangs stealing as much as $1,000 to $2,000 per job. The gang was thought to be based in New York City and had targeted casinos in 18 different states. Many of the roulette con artists are still on the loose, but a select few have been apprehended and face severe penalties in Ohio, including a $2,500 fine and a year in prison. True sleight of hand. But up next is an engineering marvel: roulette ball with remote control. Yup, you heard that right. A French roulette dealer, his sister, and his brother-in-law bought the Casino de Ville for $1 million in 1973, using a remote-controlled roulette ball. A tiny radio receiver was hidden within the ball, and the radio transmitter that operated it was hidden inside a pack of cigarettes. The dealer set the ball in motion, his brother-in-law made the bets, and his sister quietly guided the ball in the appropriate path, guiding it until it came to a stop on the bettor's chosen number. If it hadn't been for the fact that the casino's owner was smitten with the sister, the group might never have even been discovered. After a while, he noticed that she sat at the same table every time and placed extremely small bets without ever winning anything. The casino owner asked a debugging crew to sweep the area as a result of his suspicions, coupled with the group's expanding winning streak, and the radio roulette ball was uncovered. Tricheurs, or Cheaters, was a French film made about this family's scam attempt. Hey, who wouldn't like a movie inspired by them? Finally, at lucky number 7, the Roselli Brothers. The Roselli Brothers are among the most proficient casino con artists in history, having taken just under $40 million from casinos across the United States without losing a single dollar of their own. The Roselli Brothers built up credit terms with the casinos they targeted by faking the identities of unwary victims. The Rosellis hacked data with the help of a hired computer hacker to discover the identities of people with excellent credit scores. From 1995 through 2000, they used these names and identities to open credit accounts with a variety of casinos. They deposited $50,000 into each account when they were set up, providing the casinos with the confidence to offer credit to these player accounts. The Roselli brothers behaved like any other high roller, feeding these accounts and paying down their marks, boosting increases in their credit lines. They had many accounts opened by the year 2000, each with credit lines valued at over $1 million. This was to be their last year together, and during a vacation to Las Vegas, they announced that they had won millions of dollars by betting as much as $100,000. Well guys, with that, we have come to the end of our list. If you liked it, don't forget to absolutely smash that subscribe and that like button. Turn on post notifications and check the channel out for more amazing videos. Comment below to let us know which one was your favorite and if we missed any. Alright folks, we'll see you all next time.